Hey, what's up everyone? This is Trading Coach this side, and in today's video we are going to talk about identifying the right breakout, and we are going to do this with the help of something called as the price volume analysis, also known as the volume spread analysis. So most of my clients and many of my subscribers were requesting me to talk a little bit about breakouts, and they wanted me to give some inputs on identifying the right breakout. So that's what we are going to do in this particular video, right? If you want to capture some sharp moves in the price action, breakouts provides an excellent opportunity. But unfortunately, most of the people end up trading the breakouts in a wrong way, and most of the breakouts also end up as a failure. Many traders usually get trapped when they trade the breakouts. But with a little bit help from the volume, we can easily distinguish the good breakout from the bad breakout. Alright. So before we get into the topic, I recommend you to click on the subscribe button, tap on the notification icon, so that whenever I release any new and insightful trading contents, you'll be able to receive them directly on your feed. So without wasting any further time, let us get started. Alright, so first let us start with this particular chart over here. So right now I'm looking at HDFC Bank Limited 2-hour time frame. So if you look at this particular chart, you can see that the market is actually falling down since from last couple of weeks. Since from the mid of October, we are seeing a consistent sell-off in the HDFC Bank share prices. But if you really look at this particular price action over here, you can see that there is actually a breakout over here. All right, so let me mark this particular breakout. So we had a breakout, and right after the breakout, we also had a kind of a retest exactly over here. And as you can notice, right after this specific breakout, you can see that the prices consistently fell down, right? The market tumbled all the way from 1,660 to all the way till somewhere around 1,500. It's a very sharp sell-off. And luckily or skillfully, if you ended up taking a put option, or if you ended up taking a short position in futures, you would have made some decent returns on the market. Overall, this is like a kind of a 11 to 12% sell-off in the share prices, and this is an excellent sell-off. So if you have taken a short trade or a bearish trade in the FNO market, it would have paid off very well. Alright, so now the question is, what is the secret behind this particular breakout? So what made this breakout very successful? Well, for the answer, you have to take a look at the volume over here. Because if you look at this specific volume, you can see that right before the breakout, there is a very good increase in the trading volume, right? So as you can see the chart over here, you can see that right before the breakout, we had a very strong volume spike, and even exactly at the breakout, we had a very strong increase in the trading volume. So like the volume just went up a little higher, which actually means a lot of orders are actually taking place in this particular breakout. Some large sell orders are actually entering into the market, right? So as you can see the chart, exactly before the breakout and also exactly at the time of the breakout, and even on the retest, we can see a lot of bearish trading volume. And this particular increase in the trading volume is a very good confirmation and also a very good support for the breakout. And this is the whole secret in identifying the right breakout. So just at the time of the breakout or even before the breakout, you need to see some good increase in the trading volume. So whichever breakout that has a very good increase in the trading volume, those breakouts are likely to perform very well. Those breakouts are going to give you some sharp movement in the direction of the break. On the other hand, whichever breakouts that don't have a very good trading volume, those breakouts are likely to end up as a failure. In most of the cases, the breakouts that don't have a very good trading volume often end up as a failure. I often post these type of trading setups in real time on my Telegram channel. So I will actually give you the link of that Telegram channel in the description box below, so you can join in and you can make use of it. You can make use of the actual setups, and you can learn from this actual setups when they appear in the real time. Alright, so now we have looked at a particular bearish example of a good breakout. Let us also look at a bullish example of a good breakout. Take a look at this particular chart over here. So right now I'm looking at this 15 minutes time frame of USD INR Indian futures prices. So if you look at the chart over here, you can see that we have a very nice resistance, right? So we have a wonderful resistance exactly around 75 to 75.10. Let me mark out that particular resistance. So right at this particular resistance, and that is somewhere around 3rd of December, we can see a nice breakout over here, right? So even though in terms of price the breakout is not that much strong, if you look at the volume over here, the volume is giving us a very good indication of large buy orders coming into the market. So very strong increase in the trading volume actually means a lot of order flow is actually going on behind the scenes. A lot of buying pressure is taking place on the currency prices. So the breakout actually has a very strong momentum. So we had a clear break over here, and right after the breakout we also had a nice retest. So overall this is a very good upside movement over here, and if you have taken a long trade with the help of currency futures, you would have made some decent returns on this particular setup. So this is a very good excellent rally. So if you have taken a long trade in futures, or if you have taken a call option, the trade would have paid off very well, right? So the trend which I'm seeing here, I guess this is actually taking place in the real time. So I hope the trend is likely to continue even further. But nevertheless, if you really look at this overall setup, you can understand that what made this particular setup very successful is the volume, right? If you look at the volume, right at the spot of the breakout, you can see a very good increase in the trading volume, right? You can see all these green color graphs over here. All these green color histograms, they all indicate a very strong inflow of buying pressure. So you had a nice volume exactly at the breakout, and that's the reason why the breakout ended up as a successful trade. Once again, if you see an upside breakout, if it is correlating with a very strong increase in the bullish volume, that is likely to be a very good breakout for us to take a long position. So we have learned how to identify the good breakout with the help of the price action and volume analysis. So now let us do a quick recap and summary of what we have learned so far. So in this particular video, we identified how to spot the right breakout. We have learned how we can use price volume analysis, aka volume spread analysis, to identify the right breakout. So here are some of the key points related to what we have learned so far. So first of all, you need to look for a strong volume in the direction of the breakout. So whenever there is a breakout, you need to look for a strong volume in that particular direction. And the second thing is you should avoid trading breakouts that has a very low volume. If the breakout has a very low volume, there is a very good chance the breakout is likely to be a failure. And finally, if you are trading the breakouts, the markets will be very volatile around the breakouts. So make sure to follow a proper risk management technique. Alright, if you trade the breakouts without risk management, you may end up having a lot of drawdowns and unwanted losses. Alright, so hope you like this particular video. So if you find this video a little insightful, click on the like button, and if you have any doubts or any questions about the topic we have covered in this particular video, you can leave those questions in the comment section below. I will try to go through them and I will try to answer it. And finally, thanks a lot for watching. Happy trading.